In a small town lived an ordinary boy named Arav. He was not a class topper, nor did he belong to a wealthy family. But inside his heart there was a fire, a desire to achieve something big. Since childhood, Arav thought differently. While other children were busy just playing, he often imagined his future. He wanted to build a name for himself. He wanted people to recognize him for his work. But there was one problem. He did not truly believe in himself. Whenever he thought of starting something new, a wave of fear would rise inside him. What if I fail? What if people laugh at me? What if I'm not as good as others? Once in school, there was a speech competition. Arav wanted to participate. He prepared for days with excitement and hope, but when his name was called, his legs began to shake and he stepped back. That day, he convinced himself, maybe I'm just not made for this. Years passed, college ended, his friends moved ahead in life. Some got jobs, some started businesses. On social media, he saw pictures of their achievements. With every picture, his confidence shrank a little more. At night, he would sit on the terrace and look at the sky, wondering, will my dreams remain just dreams? One evening, feeling completely discouraged, he sat alone in a park. A single thought kept repeating in his mind. Maybe I don't have what it takes. Just then, he noticed a small child learning to ride a bicycle. The child kept falling. His knees were scratched, tears filled his eyes. But every time he fell, he stood up again, brushed off the dust, and tried once more. Standing nearby, the child's father smiled and said, falling is part of learning. If you are afraid of falling, you will never move forward. Those words went straight to Arav's heart. He realized something powerful. He wasn't afraid of failure. He was afraid of people's opinions. He wasn't afraid of falling. He was afraid of falling in front of others. That night, he had a long conversation with himself. For the first time, he faced his fears honestly. And for the first time, he made a decision. I will not let fear control my dreams anymore. The very next week, he started a small online business. The beginning was tough. Sometimes there were no orders, sometimes customers complained. Even his family suggested he take a secure job instead. Many times he felt like giving up, but each time he remembered that child who kept getting up after every fall. Slowly, Arav began to change. He started learning new skills. He accepted his mistakes. He treated failure not as an enemy, but as a teacher. After 1 year, his business began to grow. After 2 years, he built a small team. After 3 years, people started recognizing him as a successful young entrepreneur. One day, he was invited as a chief guest to the same school where he once stepped back from the stage. Standing confidently on that stage, he told the students, I was never the topper, I was never the fastest. But one day, I stopped doubting myself, and that day changed my life. The hall echoed with applause. This time, Arav's eyes sparkled because he was no longer afraid. Failure does not stop you. Fear does not stop you. Other people's opinions do not stop you. The only thing that truly stops you is your own self-doubt. The day you learn to believe in yourself, that is the day your real success begins. Never doubt yourself because your greatest strength lies within you.